James, we're just looking at a chart now of China automakers under pressure, especially BAIC there. Other analysts have told me look out for BYD because of their focus on electric cars. Almost as soon as these changes hit the wires, everyone said, Tesla, this is big for Tesla. Should the domestic names that produce electric vehicles be worried?
I certainly believe so. The opening of the electric vehicle segment for production in China for foreign companies like Tesla is perhaps the most significant change of this regulation. So electric vehicle makers like BYD, maybe the new entrants as well, the new Chinese entrants, that is, will be affected potentially by a Tesla or others that decide perhaps to produce their vehicles in China, thereby avoiding the tariffs that are currently imposed on them.
James, what does this mean for a company like General Motors? We've seen some layoffs in recent weeks, 1,500 folks in Ohio losing their jobs. We've also got, of course, the suppliers. There are a lot of questions about whether or not these countries, these markets are going to return to a real growth, to become growth markets once again. What is the outlook for a company like GM?
Well, General Motors has extensive operations in China, and they're a global company, though. So they have the flexibility to produce and ship vehicles all over the world. So as they look at these new regulations, as well as the negotiations over the tariffs, they'll be planning different scenarios of perhaps shipping cars from the U.S. to China as imports if those tariffs are reduced, or perhaps even producing and shipping vehicles from China to the United States. So a lot of these things are in flux, especially for the larger players that are going to be affected by the final negotiations of this trade between China and the U.S.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.